What's good, Alpha Tech crew? It's your main man again, coming from alphatech-motors TV. This next video, I will be talking you through a couple of points why I will not personally, this is my opinion, why personally I will not buy an EV, electric vehicle. So, my pointers will be coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Peace. Great team. My first point is electric vehicles. The batteries are made out of rare metals. I'll just name a few. I won't go through an extensive list. A lot of lithium. Then you've got cobalt, you've got aluminum, you've got nickel, you've got copper, and they've got other conductive metals as well. Those are just a few to name, but if you need more, I will be dropping more in the comments if you want to know more. All right, great team. My second point, or two, which one? My second point, all these rare metals have to be mined. Right, the process of producing an internal combustion engine, so a petrol or a diesel, actually releases between 7 to 10 tons of CO2 emissions. However, the combined process of building or manufacturing an EV takes between 16 to 19 tons of CO2 emission releases. So if we want to talk about the environment, let's take and put all of this into context. Let's talk about all these other CO2 emissions being released. Yeah, they look good, but what about the process of manufacturing them? It releases way more CO2 emissions into the environment. So, where are my stop oil people? Protest that? Sorry. Another point is they're bloody expensive. They're very expensive. Hell to the no. Let's just take into context. I've got some numbers here for you, right? To buy, for example, a VW ID4, the ID4, the ugly looking electric vehicle VW design, if you think they're beautiful looking, don't shoot the messenger. Just saying, my opinion, remember. All right, cool. The ID4, let me give you these numbers. It costs between 46,000 to 53,000 pounds to buy that vehicle. However, the VW Golf Mark 8 costs between 26,700 to 49,800 to purchase that vehicle. Which one would you go for? Let me hurt some feelings. I'll go for internal combustion engine. The polar bears are dead anyways, so who cares? Sorry. Peace. Another point, the biggest one, range anxiety. Is my vehicle gonna run out of charge? Oh no! I need a generator in the middle of the road to charge my vehicle. I'm sorry. Range anxiety. With internal combustion engines, so let's say petrols or diesels, the range on those vehicles, especially new ones, in between filling them up, you've got about 500 plus miles between filling them up. With electric vehicles, I said the good ones, the top of the range ones, don't know which one, you've got 300 miles of range between charging them. However, why would I spend half an hour on a journey? Just stop by the roadside, not by the roadside literally, but just stop charging a vehicle when I could pull over at the petrol station, couple of minutes, couple of seconds, bang, nozzle in there, bing, 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 full, carry on my journey. Time is money, time is precious. You don't want to be sat there like a dunderhead, do you? Sorry. Another point. Although the battery capacity on electric vehicles have improved, there is still that likelihood of different circumstances affecting the battery capacity or range per se. For example, using the heating does affect the battery capacity, and as well, using your aircon affects that. The environment, the terrain affects the battery capacity as well. How cold is it outside? That affects the battery capacity. How hot or warm is it outside? That does affect the battery capacity as well. Don't shoot the messenger. Sorry. Peace. Now, the other part. Although you can charge your triple A's at, oh, sorry, not triple A's, I'm sorry, triple A's. Although you can charge your electric vehicles at home, however, the infrastructure set up in the UK does not really warrant for a mass release or a mass production or usage, whatever you want to call it, of EVs. For example, let me read you some figures from the government website. It says by the end of 2022, there were 33,996 electric vehicle charging stations across 20,534 locations. And by 2025, our good old British government is going to ramp up that number to about 80,000 charging points. Atrocious. That's just wrong, man. Let's put it this way. We barely can afford electricity in this damn country. Then you want to go up and go charge us to charge more. You know what? If I could use my electric car to power my house, then instead of using the electrics in the house to charge the damn car, well, where am I gonna get money from? And you have to travel miles to find one. So if you live in a remote location, hashtag you're screwed. Just a messenger. Sorry. Peace. So, the question now is this. Would I buy one? Hell no. Why not? I like internal combustion vehicles, okay? I like my internal combustions. Preferably, personally, petrol. But you know what? Some of the diesels are alright. But I prefer my petrols. The next question is, would you buy one? And if you have bought one, what made you buy it? Why did you buy it? What are the pros and cons of your one? What are the ups and downs of the car you bought? I'm just curious. Let me know. Drop your comments there. Let me know. Keep it rolling, man. Keep it rolling. Feel me? But one more point, actually. Thinking about this. With petrol or diesel vehicles, if you pull up to a filling station, sometimes they're between 4 to 6 or even more different filling points where you could just pull up to one, fill, the next person. Traffic just flows easy, you know? Instead of waiting half an hour at an EV point, then there's another person who is trying to charge it because they got to be somewhere. Like I said, I wouldn't get one because time is precious. Time is precious, man. That time is precious. And you know, I ain't got time to be sat around waiting. Hell no. Maybe if they're making such a way, you can actually take out a module of it, section of it, put in a new one, a charged one. That's just another extra, isn't it? I'm thinking of the maintenance cost as well. Although maintenance cost is low, however, the battery, when it comes to changing that battery, oh boy, you're gonna get murdered. You're gonna get murdered with that price tag. Nah. And there's also the flexibility of me as a mechanic to be able to work on my vehicle. But with electric vehicles, depending which one you buy, Tesla, you cannot work on them because they're very strict on what you do. You can do something on it and you void the warranty. or you can do something on it, immediately they're going like, oh, you're supercharged and we're going to disable that. Some computer guy somewhere messing around with your damn car. I want that flexibility of me being able to pop my bonnet open and just work on my vehicle. I can modify my vehicle to be fast. I can modify it to be amazing. More oxygen being sucked in. So the polar bears, I'm sorry, don't kill the messenger. Peace. You made it to the end of this video. Thank you so much for watching. Like, share, subscribe. That's how we get the numbers up, and that's how you help us reach more people out there, and that's how you help us create more content like this. Don't forget to subscribe and share this video so we can reach more people. Thank you again, and peace.